What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome to the Open Door Podcast. This is episode 6. Episode 6. I can't believe we've made it to episode 6. And what we are talking about today is inventions, not sex. 6. I don't know if you said sex. I just want to make We're talking about inventions here. And invention ideas. We all come up with ideas all the time. And we're like, damn, this could totally make me rich. And I need to figure out how to make this happen. But a lot of times you don't know anybody that's going to be able to make these ideas happen. Just ideas, and that's kind of where they stay. But I figured, let's talk about it. And if anybody wants to use any of my ideas, I'm saying my ideas, I just want 1 or 2% on the money. If you actually make $1 million or something like that off of one of my ideas, just kick me about 1 or 2%. 5% if you're generous, you know. Anyway.
maybe 10.
I'll start with one of my first ideas. I've got more than one idea, but we'll just do one idea and then we'll pass it to the next person. So my idea is, when I'm cooking food in the microwave, right? I'm cooking food in the microwave and I'm ready to eat it as soon as it comes out, right? But it's too flippin' hot, you know? And it pisses me off because, like, it's going to burn shit out of my mouth. Yeah, what do you mean? You want it to still be cold? Raw? So, I cook it thoroughly so I don't get sick, but it's hot. And so I take it and I put it into the freezer. A lot of people laugh at me because I do this. And sometimes I totally forget it in the freezer and it gets frozen again. That sucks because then you got to nuke it again. And it's probably not very good tasting after that, you know? Every time you nuke it, you're kind of, I don't know, I think ruining the food a little bit.
So is your invention to stop you being forgetful about leaving stuff in the freezer?
No. I mean, could set an alarm for that. Hey Siri, remind me to take out the food out of the freezer in 5 minutes.
Well, the timer.
She just set a fucking alarm. But anyway, what I was saying, my idea for my invention. My idea for the invention is, dun, da, 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 da. How about a microwave that cools your food after it cooks your food? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe.
Well, it does if you leave it in there.
Some air through some Freon or something and just onto your food, and then you're good to go. I don't know.
Or if you just find the right timing, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always going to be hot if you cook it thoroughly. It's going to be hot as fuck.
What are you reheating stuff? What is this? What are you cooking in a microwave?
Okay, most of the time it's maybe a frozen meal. You know?
We call them TV dinners.
Kind of like that, yeah, like a TV dinner. Or...
Yeah, we call it that.
Yeah, usually that's... Yeah, and so, like, it's kind of hot. What about when you cook a pizza in the oven? Most of the times that's too flippin' hot to eat right away. So how about an oven?
That's how
cool my food too.
Yeah, you leave it rest for about 10 minutes.
Then the flies get on it, and you got a pizza with flies.
Why are there flies in there?
What's happening? Why is there so many different anomalies?
Oh my god.
I think you need
a day about laughter. Dude, I laughed so hard because I said Gemma Harvey. I wanted to invite Gemma Harvey to this podcast because she seemed like she was interested. And I'm looking at guns, and I sent her a picture of my Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, that was pretty good, man.
Now she's not here. I wonder why.
She's gun shy.
Oop.
Oh my god! Like, you know how you guys you'll copy and paste something. I accidentally sent her a picture of the gun I'm trying to buy. I meant to send her a link to this. Oh my god.
Maybe she thought it was your invention.
How about an invention like this? Where Facebook goes, are you sure you want to send Jim her?
They'll probably censor it
God
anyway.
damn.
Don't worry.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I was watching something on the news. Some senator was like hardcore questioning Mark Zuckerberg. I had him in, I think, court or something. I don't know.
Wow.
But I woke up to that today and I was like,
Wow.
oh wow. This is really putting him on the spot and questioning him. And he didn't really want to give him much answers. So it's interesting. I don't know. See what comes from that.
Yeah. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, I would say.
Don't put my eggs in one basket. Can I put them in?
For the people.
Can I put them in one refrigerator?
When it comes to Facebook, when it comes to social media, you know.
Oh, we're not talking about little eggs here. Yeah. Well, I diversify with social media. I'm on Parler too, by the way. Wayne told me about Parler. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on that. Are you on that too? The unbiased platform like Twitter?
Yeah.
Message.
At Brandon Hines.
So also we have Brandon Hines on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
The A show.
So this is
No.
the O show. Sorry about that lack of introductions. And we got Brandon Hines over here. We got Einstein in the background. I figured that was appropriate for this podcast. Talking about inventions and shit. Why not put an inventor up?
Michelangelo. He invented a lot of things.
Michelangelo? Okay. Next time, when I do another podcast about inventions, I'll put Michelangelo.
Now, mine would be Tesla. He's my favorite inventor.
Nikola Tesla, the guy with electricity. What did he do with electricity now? Wasn't it who?
He created AC, like alternating current.
Okay. No, Einstein did the light bulb, though, right? It was Einstein.
Was that Edison?
Or
Yeah,
Edison.
but supposedly Edison. Yes.
I have some blanks in my mind with that, so I'm not really 100% sure who invented what, but I know they all kind of had a part in all that. So anything that revolves around electricity, I would say those three definitely had a lot to do with it. So, what do you guys think of
Edison was
my invention idea?
He was the other guy.
With your hot and cold creator of food.
Yeah, so the microwave cooks it so it's not going to kill you because it's cooked enough. You're not going to get E. coli or anything bad. I don't know how that works. Can you cook food good enough to get rid of E. coli, or is E. coli just always there?
It's got to be over 70 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Did you say 700?
70 degrees
Oh,
Celsius.
Jesus. I was like, 700 degrees Celsius? That'd be so hot.
I don't know what it's Fahrenheit.
Siri, what is 70 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
So,
Hey, Siri,
140, 172.
Degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
172?
70 degrees Celsius is 158 degrees Fahrenheit.
58.
158, yeah. That's not very hot.
There you go.
That's to get rid of E. coli?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. E. coli's gone. Don't stand a chance in my microwave.
So anywhere between, like, you cook over, what did you say, 152? 150?
158 Fahrenheit.
So whatever a fridge is below that, so about 5 degrees Celsius, it can't live, and it can't live over 70 degrees, which is your 158 or whatever.
So you're saying the fridge is killing E. coli?
Yeah, so anything between that, anything between the fridge and 70 degrees Celsius or 150 Fahrenheit,
can give E. coli.
can breed and get. So that's why we have fridges, and that's why we cook food.
Shit. Okay. And then so if things don't have E. coli and you leave them out, they can get E. coli?
Yeah.
Really? How do they get it? Does it come from bugs? From those stupid flies?
Air.
Air? Air gives E. coli? Damn. And we're breathing this shit. We're breathing E. coli. Oh, God. I don't know much about that.
So what about if you cook your TV dinner and then leave it for 5 minutes?
Damn, that's a long wait. What if I'm hungry now?
Well, you have to put up with it being really
be
hot.
sure you stir it because that might affect.
Sometimes if you dump ranch all over your food, it cools it down enough. Yeah, but it's not a good way to lose weight. I
So just have a
ranch. I put ranch on all my pastas and everything.
Just have a ranch dispenser so it cools down all your food.
There you go. We need a ranch dispenser. Inside the microwave. So after it goes beep, 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 it goes and there goes your ranch. Good to go. Oh, shit. So yeah, that's my idea. I don't know. So like literally the second you pull it out of the microwave, you can just start mellowing it down. What's up?
I don't use the microwave much, so it's hard for me to tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only use it to reheat something every now and then.
I'm just too busy. Like I get home and I have typically 45 minutes to start the grow show. 45 minutes. That's not enough time to shower and cook something on the stove or, you know what I mean? So throw in the microwave, shower, and then my food's ready. Eat, grow show. And
The only reason
I have to sleep. So
the only reason I don't use a microwave much is because well, I'm a chef, so we don't tend to use.
No. A lot of chefs would say that it ruins the food, and I'm sure it does. To a certain point, it's taking away flavor. It's taking away nutrition, I believe they say, when you cook in the microwave.
But there's no other way to reheat TV dinners than the microwave, really.
Yeah. And why do they call them TV dinners?
Because
Not
you
like
watch
the
them.
TV cooks them.
Because you can watch them. You can watch them spin around. You look through. That's why it's a TV dinner.
Are you serious?
You look through the microwave and you can
say
see.
it?
That's why they call it TV dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had no idea. Actually, I had no idea.
It's like watching TV, like watching the food cook.
See, what I was thinking is you're eating this dinner because you don't have time. You just want to watch TV. So you got a TV dinner. All right. So that was my one idea. Do you guys have any genius invention ideas?
You do, Brandon.
I have a couple, yeah.
All right.
I'm always thinking about them for sure. Yeah. Like for instance, I think we could use robots quite more.
Right.
A lot of people get afraid of that, but you use them to save your own body from all the repetition, then I think we can make good use of robots, especially mimicking our behaviors to kind of do what we were doing in any job.
Yeah. So you're saying I could get like a robot to go clean the restrooms and I won't have to do that anymore?
Yeah, you just program it the way you want to program it. It basically follows you around for the day, in a sense, and then you are free from that.
So essentially we'll evolve all into managers. And we'll be just telling the robots what to do as a manager for the robot.
Exactly right. So we'll be managing 10 robots so they can do 10 times the amount of work or even more. Who knows? And in the healing world, that would progress healing and people's ability to, get more and more and more, because it's not going to be damaging to my body to do more and more. It's the robot.
Yeah. F that guy. I'm just kidding.
So is the invention the robot or the program software that runs the robot?
Kind of a little bit of
Yeah,
both.
that's a good question. The program, the program software and how it's implemented.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
to make a robot physically do these things, very challenging thing to make them do that. But I think they've already come out with robots that can technically do things like clean a bathroom. You know, I think they
Yeah,
do they?
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've already found a company that does what I'm looking at. There's already one that does something maybe OSHA would be interested in, like just cooking on the fryers. Now I saw a robot just basically run the whole fryer now. So
Crazy.
that's the type of things I'm talking about. They can do those jobs that say, you know, when you're running a fryer, you get burned a lot. So it's, you know, people get hurt, high risk. Might not want to keep them on the fryers. Just grab the robot and program exactly how you want to do it. There needs to be tons of fail safes to protect people. I would say audio free, you know, a physical button, all those things to shut it down. But I really think that's the future, and then that would allow us to do more things like these type of things, connecting with people, maybe going out to nature instead of having to clean bathrooms or whatever for 8 hours. It would free us up and enable us to kind of explore our minds a little bit more.
And changing trash cans, that can be very backbreaking, especially at my work, because our lovely customers love to bring all their home from trash and put car batteries inside. You lift up that bag, and sometimes it's literally 200 pounds. It's awkward, you know, and so I often tweak my bag doing that. So if we had a robot that could do that, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying, like, I want to work out more, and I say that, like, you know, my job, there's a lot of physicalness to it, and I get, let's say, 20, 30,000 steps a day, but it's not the same as a workout, you know, so.
I saw your workout video the other day at work.
Which one? Workout at work? Oh, the one where I was curling toilet paper? That's funny, right?
And you were doing those little runs and
Oh,
doing
no.
the burpees.
You're talking about that one. You should see the one where I was curling toilet paper and I curled a pressure washer. It was
curling toilet paper.
Yeah, no, it was when I used to work for the rest areas for the Department of Transportation. I had like a broomstick, and I added like they have these massive rolls of toilet paper there, these big ones, and I added like I think like 6 or 8 of them onto the broomstick, and it was curling. Yeah, you should watch. I wish I could fucking show you. I probably could. Let's see. Hold on one sec. I'll pull it up. Let's see.
Have you got another one, Brandon?
I have an invention for the trash can. Yeah, for the trash can that Carl was talking about. Yeah, you just make a top so they can't fit the battery in there.
Yeah, but then they can't fit anything bigger than that. And some things are bigger than that are not heavy. I don't know. I think like they shouldn't be able to bring big bags of trash from their home. I feel like there should be cameras at the trash can. And be like, and an alarm goes off, you know. when they start trying to put something big up in there, like from their car. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. People are crazy, bro.
How often do they bring batteries to work?
They do that. They put car batteries in there. They put fucking sheetrock, like fucking big sheets of sheetrock. They stuff it in my fucking trash can. And it's heavy as fuck. You try to pull that shit out, sometimes the bag will rip, and then you got garbage all over the parking lot, and you're picking all this shit up.
Where is this
and
at?
Sometimes they'll do it 3 or 4 trash cans in the same day, so that'll happen to me multiple times while I'm trying to change my trash bags. That's crazy.
Unbelievable scenes.
Yeah, it's at a retail store where I work, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share
They
my
specialize
screen.
in car batteries.
I just shut the screen. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, check this out.
Oh, look out.
There you go. This is me working out at work.
Uh-oh.
Wowee.
You ready for this one?
It's all happening.
It's all happening now.
There he is.
I'm going to show you how you can work out at work. Going to show you some quite unorthodox methods, but these methods do work. Check it out. You like? This is how you work out at work, man.
Yeah, those are big rolls.
Isn't it funny? How do you shut this off? I don't know. Stop share. Hey, there we go. That's
Okay.
funny, huh? Funny shit, right?
Oh, huge
I
toilet
honestly
rolls.
just wanted to make people laugh when I made that video. I was like, how can I make people laugh today?
Were they toilet rolls or hand towels?
They were his toilet paper.
Oh, the eighth.
Uh,
How big's your bum gonna be there? Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Oh shit, I know, right? No, like they make those big rolls because we don't want to change them so often, you know. So they last a while. Sometimes people will break into the dispenser and actually steal the toilet paper. That does happen. Crazy, right? Right now, our shelves at work are getting empty on the toilet paper section again. People are panic buying, and so the toilet paper is pretty much out. And the canned foods are disappearing off the shelves. Pretty much everything.
So has there been a new influx of COVID over there, is there? Is that what's happening?
The other day we had 180,000 cases in one day. Seems like every day
Wow.
we've had at least over 100,000 lately, yeah. Pretty crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Pretty nuts, yeah?
Yeah, and also Elon Musk tested positive and negative in the same day, so we don't know.
It was 2 tests, yeah. And I heard somebody
it
had a
sounds-
bunch of tests. And
It sounds like a car battery.
some were negative, some were
A
positive.
positive and a negative.
Yeah. Right? It's just like a car battery.
Yes, you need
You
both.
gotta stay the fuck out of my trash cans. I'm just kidding. Oh, goddamn. But oh, show. Did you have any invention ideas?
I'd love to invent a way to get rid of wires.
Get rid of wires?
Everything's got a wire. And it just ends up being wires everywhere.
Everything's magnetic and radio waves then. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
something. Some way to get
Will
rid
it
of
all
wires.
give us cancer though? If everything's been converted into radio waves and magnetic shit.
Not sure. You know, we've got Wi-Fi and all that sort of stuff. It's amazing what you can pass down on Wi-Fi, videos and
Yeah, it is
pictures
crazy.
and stuff. Surely there's a way to get rid of all wires.
Well, you can wirelessly
They're
charge
getting
your
rid of them.
phones. They have those charging bases that
Yeah.
you put on your phone on. And I really don't understand how that happens. It must be some kind of magnetic thing.
So it's,
You have one, okay. Does it work good?
yeah,
It is magnetic.
Absolutely.
Is it like really stuck to that?
yeah.
Interesting. And does it work well? Does it charge
Yeah.
fast? Or
Yep.
really?
Yeah, it works really well. It's good. And the same with the
But you-
Apple. When they say wireless charging, it's just wireless. It's still got to run to something to power it.
Yeah.
But I'd love to be able to work out a way to get rid of wires because I just have wires everywhere.
I do too. It's annoying.
Nikola
Yeah.
Tesla did some of the first like wireless energy, wireless waves, like radio, remote control, and things like that. He even had a remote control boat on water. So that was pretty cool. I think if they didn't suppress him, he probably would have had everything wireless by now.
Yeah.
Probably.
So they suppressed him? They like threatened him,
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
you gotta stop inventing this shit, or we'll kill you, basically.
100%. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, they basically made him invent stuff for them. He he died lonely in a apartment, so it was a crazy story. I definitely look into him more, but he came out to Colorado Springs and built like a huge Tesla tower and did all these experiments with lightning. Even sent a message. He like bounced or intercepted a message from like beings or aliens or whatever you want to call it. But he was into some cool stuff. And then I heard once he died, someone related to Trump, maybe his uncle or something, or great grandpa or some grandpa, was like one of the first ones to go get the papers from his apartment. So he had like all of his inventions. So some people say like that's why Trump's the way he is, because he has like the secret inventions from Tesla. I know it's far-fetched, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
Wow.
Never know.
Yeah.
Never know. Can't say a yes or no to that because don't know. It's kind of a what if scenario. Like, oh, maybe he does have that. I hear a lot of conspiracy stuff through Wayne, and I don't know if I believe all of it. I try not to live my life in fear. Try not to think that the government's trying to kill us, but never know. But if they are, what the F are we gonna do with it? You know? I don't know.
It's better to be aware.
Get some hollow points, I would have thought.
This is what
Is that what we're gonna do? We're all just gonna get hollow points and take out the government. So is that what we need to do? Oh my god.
I don't like that idea, but it's good to be prepared.
You don't like the idea of taking out the government?
No, of hollow points and hurting people.
Hurting people.
I hope we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah, I hope we don't have to go like two separate ways.
I want a gun for. I'm going to have a gun soon for that. And yeah, never want to hurt people. Never want to have to use that. Just want to honestly, I want to have fun and do target practice and shoot things. But hopefully never to shoot nobody. But if they came here trying to rob my ass, damn right I'm gonna defend my shit. Work hard for my shit and not let anybody take it. And say next door, maybe the landlord was having trouble or somebody's in her house. I can help with that. Just hope I never have to shoot nobody. Right?
Well, it's wild because Wayne points out quite often that USA is like the last frontier of Wild West of having guns, and and it is a place of asylum for people. So where do you go? If we can't stand up and maintain our freedom, because a lot of people come here to get safe and to have freedoms, and I think it's an important thing. The Second Amendment is very important.
Right. I don't think they'll ever take it from us. I don't think they'll be able to. To be honest, there's just too many people that have guns and will stand up for their rights. So, hopefully.
Well, they won't directly take it from you, but they will slowly bits and pieces, which they already have.
They're being very tactfully because they know it's a very delicate thing. Yeah, they're smarter than that. They're smarter than to just start busting doors down and say, "Give me your guns," because that would be war, right there.
Right.
100%. Yeah, and I don't think they would win. I don't think so, and I don't think our own military would kill its own citizens either. Maybe some would, but I think a lot would not.
I agree with you. I think it would be a thing where we have to stand up for our Constitution, and if we don't do that, so they're not going to listen to turning on the RP. I agree with you.
Yeah. to get rid of their guns, they got to be very, very tactful about that. And I don't think it's going to happen completely. Like, we'll always have guns. I think. I don't know. What do you think, Osho? Coming from an outside country. Outside perspective.
Well, I know it's a delicate thing for you, but in Australia, we think we don't need guns. Why would you need guns? We had a massacre in 1996 where a bloke killed 30-something people. And so the government bought up all the guns, got rid of all of the guns in Australia, and since then there's been no...
And no Australians tried to fight that?
No.
They just gave up their guns?
Yeah, they bought them back, so the government bought all the guns back. But in saying that, we didn't have handguns and stuff. We just had
Maybe
rifles.
they paid a pretty penny for them, though. Maybe people are like, shit, I'll give you my gun for $10,000, you know?
But since then, there's been no mass killings or anything.
Crazy.
So it saved a lot of lives.
But people that are criminals can still get things that happen in Australia, right?
Not mass shootings, so there's no semi-automatics, and so there's no multiple killings at once.
Maybe it's easier here because
there's no multiple, like more than two or three people die at once with guns.
I know why there's more crime here, because we have Mexico below us, and I'm not being racist towards Mexicans, but I'm saying that the government does not have control over their people there, and so there's a lot of cartels and fucking gangs, and they have all those guns, and they get here pretty easily, and we're not doing a good enough job to stop that.
And there's been there's been semi-autos for over 100 years, you know, so I think all these shootings are just kind of, in a way, false flags. People really die, but I think they're more calculated than people think. Take the Vegas shooting, you know, just look into it, because that one was crazy and wild, and the security guard went on the Ellen show, and now we see where Ellen is, and so all of that was very weird to me, and so I think it was kind of like a deal gone bad, and they had to cover it up. And then also, you know, the people in the crowd were country music, so most of those type of people are conservative, so I think they're trying to turn the conservative against guns in a way of fear, of like the mass shootings OSHA was talking about. And I know what you mean, but I think that happens less than people like to hunt. You guys don't hunt in Australia?
Yeah, you can still hunt. You can still get permits to hunt.
But not with guns.
Yeah, with guns.
Oh, okay. So you still have guns. I thought like totally no guns at all, though. That's what I was thinking.
It's only people with properties and stuff, you know, that they're culling animals or doing stuff on their property and hunting for stuff.
So they can have gun in their house, though, to do that.
Yeah, but you can't have a gun with a bolt in it or anything like. There's no semi-automatic guns in Australia.
So no semi-auto and not loaded guns in your house, just sitting loaded. But they can be loaded if you're technically shooting a deer or something. Well, do you have deer?
Yeah.
You have deer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys hunt over there. Do you guys have lions and tigers?
Crocodiles.
Or is that just Africa? Okay. Elephants? Maybe elephants? No?
Yeah, no elephants.
Kangaroo, I'm sure.
Kangaroo. You hunt kangaroo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now people use their fur as like a coat, right? Kangaroo fur coat.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, but they probably do. Yeah, so all the guns that they sort of here is only for that hunting.
Okay, I see.
So the people without properties can't get them. So that's telling me like the rich people have guns, but the poor people don't. Is that not true?
No. If you go, it's nothing to do with money. It's to do with
Okay.
you've got to prove why you want it. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to buy a gun," and then go in there and just have one. You've got to get a permit for it.
I
See what you've got to show what you're going to do with it.
So you got to go through a lot more hoops to get a gun there as to here. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably, definitely. You need a gun license. You can't just have a gun.
Right. But when it comes down to it, everybody's got crime, no matter what. No matter where we are.
Everybody's got one.
Crime. Like, there's people being murdered pretty much in every country.
Yeah, but we murder people with toothpicks and crocodiles, right?
You got pet crocodiles that are trained to kill. Go get them!
and spiders and snakes.
You got trained spiders. Holy fuck! That poisonous spider. Just go bite that fucker in the neck. That'd be crazy though. Can you imagine trained spiders? Holy shit! Or maybe robotic ones. They could make robotic spiders that could do that. To insert venom.
So
It's already out there. I bet that's there, especially in Australia with all the spiders they have.
They could hide their
Probably
robotic
have a secret
spiders with the
drone.
other spiders. Nobody would ever know.
the most deadliest spider in the
They
world
blend in.
is the funnel web, and that's only found in Sydney. It's the only place it is.
What is it called?
The funnel web spider.
Funnel web.
Yeah.
So it makes like
No
a
one else in
funnel?
the world.
The
Just
web is
in-
like a funnel?
Yeah. Just in Sydney.
Can we pull it up?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that. Well, I can screen share if you want. Unless
Yeah.
If you look where they are in Australia, in the world, they're just
Funnel
sort of in the Sydney and surrounding areas.
Funnel web spider. Funnel web spider.
I came really close to a brown recluse. I almost grabbed it. No, that wasn't fun.
Deadly
Brown
spider
recluse.
bite. Yeah, those are
That's
pretty
like
deadly.
the most dangerous out there.
Okay. So, I know somebody that was bitten by. Okay, let's turn that down. I know somebody was bitten by a brown recluse spider, and in the calf muscle area, and they had to take out the whole calf muscle, like surgically remove this chick's calf muscle because she got bit by a brown recluse. That's crazy. It looked nasty too.
Yeah, it eats holes in you, basically.
I don't know
It'll
if
go
her
through the other side.
calf muscle grew back or what, but this is the spider.
Ah!
Looks pretty mean.
Oh my god, that's scary.
This dude's playing with it. Oh wow, they got snakes too. Oh my god. Look at her reaction. Let's watch that again. She really doesn't like that spider. Look, what the fuck? He's going with his fingers? What is he doing? Are you serious? Did he just handle the spider with his finger? No way. No, or is it something for the spider? It's not the spider. It's dirt. Oh, that's all it is. I thought he literally picked up the spider like that. I'm like, damn, that guy's nuts. It kind of reminds me of the guy that died by the
might have.
stingrays. The Steve Irwin. That guy was so crazy. He was from
Yeah.
Australia, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy had some balls on him.
I really like
Sure.
Yeah, he's a good bloke, old Steve.
Yeah. Nah, he seemed like a good dude. It's too bad what happened to him.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, man, he had some balls to do what he did. Like, holy shit. You ain't gonna catch me doing what he
He
did.
shouldn't have pulled it out.
What pulled what out? What did he try to do something to a stingray and
no,
fight his ass?
the barb. He tried to pull the barb out.
Oh, I thought you meant something else. Should have pulled it out. Stingray's like, yeah, no, I'm not down with that. Maybe it was a male stingray and he thought it was a female stingray. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back.
I don't think it would have helped. I think it was through his heart anyway.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, don't think it would have mattered if they pulled it out or.
So he just took the fast way.
Yeah. They got him back on the boat and he said,
"Oh yeah."
He said something like, "I'm finished, or I'm done, or I'm dying." They've got it all on video, but obviously they won't release it.
Holy!
That'd be a shitty way to die.
I never heard that. It's wild.
So
his daughter is going now, right?
Yeah, she's
doing stuff.
I've seen her around the place. She sometimes at airports and that. But she runs it all now with her mum and Bob, the son, Bob Irwin.
So they still do like some kind of a show?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, absolutely.
So
they still do all the
similar to what Steve Irwin did.
Not as
extreme.
Yeah,
right.
It's all controlled in the park and stuff, you know. Where Steve used to get out and amongst it.
Right, that makes sense.
They learned a good lesson.
So another invention idea that I had.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, try to get back on track. So the idea is, you know how they make like cocktails in cans. They're not as good as actual cocktails, like on the rocks, on ice, or blended. They're not as good. Like, say, for instance, a strawberryta. I believe Bud Light makes a strawberryta. You can make it taste similar to a strawberry margarita, but you have to do some stuff to it. It's a lot of work, right? Not really. Put it in a blender with some ice and, blend it.
Throw it in the microwave.
Throw it in the microwave. What the fuck would they call that? I don't know if I want that. Oh, God.
TV daiquiri.
So my idea is a can with different layers in the can. In the bottom is maybe your alcohol. Your alcohol's in the bottom. Okay. This layer is your mix. This layer is ice cubes. You have ice cubes up in here in a layer. Now, this can be frozen because it's alcohol. Or no, it can't be frozen. It won't freeze.
Can't be frozen.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about it. Ice cubes, you won't have to worry about them because they're supposed to be frozen. This is something you're going to keep in your freezer. Now this layer is your mix. You want it to stay liquid. So I'm thinking it has to be protected somehow to where it stays liquid. Somehow. But then when you, maybe it's a twist thing. When you open, all the layers drop into together. And then you have a drink on the rocks, fresh. How about that for an invention?
So what's the middle part?
If your mix had alcohol, yeah.
What's the middle part and your middle part?
The mix should not be mixed with the alcohol yet.
What's the mix?
The mix is in the middle. Can be anything.
What is it?
Okay. So say it's strawberry margarita, so all the stuff that you put to make it, flavorful. Let's see here. Same thing like a strawberry daiquiri or whatever. Yeah, it's the strawberry mix in the middle. But it has to be protected.
Well, alcohol doesn't freeze.
Right.
So if the mix is mixed with the alcohol, it probably wouldn't freeze.
But then it won't be as fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the best part about a fresh drink is it's not mixed until that moment that they're going to drink it, pretty much. You know what I mean? And
that's the whole point, right?
Right. And the ice only hits the drink when they're ready to drink it, so it doesn't have time to dilute the drink. So
I think it's like anything really. With the reason why we have the quick things, that aren't as good as the long things. But once you put time in, yeah. So like, if you make your own cocktail, it's going to be better than if you have a canned cocktail. If you make your own, if you make your own steak, it's going to be nicer than a TV dinner steak, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think it's this
Slow cooking.
what you
makes
put
it better.
into it. The more you put into it, the better it is. But
Right.
if you
So
come up with an
true.
invention, if you put up with an invention that calculated that, that'd be interesting.
You can make a
do you
quicker
like-
thing better than the
The
other
trick-
quicker things, is what I mean.
The trick with inventions are you can't you're trying to do things like the best way possible without affecting or degrading the quality.
Yeah,
That's
compromising
the
it.
whole
Yeah.
trick, right? Yeah, you can't compromise the quality for speed. I think Osho's onto something. Yeah, some things just take time. Some good
Right.
things take time.
Unless you're God himself, and you make like the most
Yeah.
amazing thing with what, you know what I'm saying?
It is a neat trick to ask when you're at a restaurant and so they ask you if you want ice or whatever. Just say, is it fresh or frozen?
Fresh or frozen ice? I'm so confused by that.
It gets them every time. They go, what? It's fresh? No, well, that'd be water. That's the joke.
But then if it's water, it's no longer ice.
Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke.
That's funny.
I'll take frozen because it will be fresh there.
Future water.
But anyway, that's my other invention idea. I get many ideas that float through my head, but I think it would be pretty good, you know, because like drinks on the rocks are amazing, you know. So we could take one right now. It would be nice.
Yeah.
Sign up for like a Mai Tai.
It'd be good
How
if
about
you
a Mai
could work
Tai?
out how to
That sounds pretty good.
layer it.
Yeah. But you would have to protect that center mix to where it doesn't get frozen in the freezer.
I think the hardest thing about that invention would be the ice.
Why the ice? Because you just keep it
Because-
in the freezer.
Yeah, but where you're buying it from?
Drug dealer? I'm just kidding. Not that ice.
So you've got to buy it from somewhere where it's frozen, and then you've got to get it from the place
I mean,
where you bought
anybody
it to
can
your
make
house
ice.
frozen.
Anybody can make ice.
It's just water.
You know. So, yeah. So, like, a company that makes this, manufactures this, can make their own ice and put it inside, and the layers like I'm talking about, but that middle layer has to be protected somehow. How do we protect
The
that
ice
so it
would just
doesn't freeze?
It would just turn into a block, wouldn't it?
It could. It could.
Yeah,
it
be
could
a
stick
s-
together,
You
and
know-
that would suck. You wouldn't want it to stick together.
Yeah.
So how do you make the ice cubes
Gotta
stay
figure out
separate?
that.
We gotta figure. We need like magnetic ice cubes. You know how like there's reverse polarity or whatever. Some ice cubes try to go away from each other. And then you for sure get cancer by drinking this. Oh,
Yep.
God. I don't know, man.
Have we got any more inventions?
I usually do. I'm blanking on some of them. Usually
know,
they
me
just
too.
come to me when I'm working or something to that nature. But I
Yeah.
really think the future is those robots that do exactly what we do. And if we can program them that way without compromising our work and actually, you know, putting less stress on our body and our joints and our muscles and our bones, I think that is the future of inventions. Besides, like the internet and all that's coming on with all that.
Yeah. Yeah, for
The
sure.
internet's been a game changer, isn't it? Really?
Right. I know.
Could you imagine the pandemic without internet
We wouldn't be here today.
back 20 years ago?
I can buy guns online. I'm shopping for guns right now, and literally I could order it, and it could be here on Thursday. Like, what? That's crazy. How is this possible?
It's good to be free.
Right? Yeah, I can't wait. So I'm gonna get this gun and I'm gonna shoot watermelons and record in slow mo. Maybe I should get that new GoPro to get that slow mo shot.
Yeah, it's got a good slow mo.
That'd be fun.
I'd get the
to watch.
GoPro if I was you. Your if you got the GoPro, it'll change the quality of your live streams and everything. It'd be great.
Oh, you think I should use the GoPro as my live stream camera?
Absolutely, yeah.
Really?
But it's got its own built-in live stream. Everything will be.
Oh, I could live stream from the GoPro.
But you could
maybe on the treadmill.
You could use your Do you use Streamlabs or what do you use?
I prefer XSplit.
Yeah, you could just use that as your webcam, the GoPro.
You turn the GoPro into like an IP cam, or
Because so the
or does it connect to the USB?
Yeah, the new GoPro, it sees it as all software sees it as a webcam, so you can use it exactly the same as how you'd use it now.
Interesting.
Your webcam now.
But wirelessly, or do I have to USB plug that in?
USB plug it in, just like your webcam.
Okay.
So you could just take your webcam out and put the GoPro there, and it'd work fine.
And you think it's better than the Logitech as far as quality?
Oh yeah,
Miles
webcams. Yeah, miles better. Yeah, webcams they're good. They get you through.
I thought about putting a camera for my dog. You know, he's always in his dog bed, looking cute. I think people would like that. Do the Keikoa cam, switch to it once in a while, and you can see Keiko just napping in his bed.
It's a good idea.
I don't know. Maybe they like
Everybody
that.
loves dogs.
Yeah. I'm trying to like think of new ways to make my stream exciting. You know, because viewership has died down a lot. The money's died down again. Like it died down and then like seemed like I was getting more coming in, and then it died down again. So definitely going to be one of the slowest months. The memberships are going down still. Actually, no, I gained 2, maybe 3 last night. But I think I'm still at like 96, 97 members. Yeah, and I was at 135. So yeah, we've definitely
Still
lost.
a fair bit. 90 members.
Yeah. No, I know. It's still good. But things are down and lower, and you know, Ellen says they don't support enough people, go to enough live streams, but I mean, it's like, dude, I only got so much time to do that, you know. And I set up the shares. You guys know I do the shares every day. I set them up 15 minutes apart.
You support a lot of people.
Yeah.
But she means I need to go to actual live streams.
What, to
That's
get your
how I'm
name out
getting
there?
people.
Is that to get your name out there, Commander?
Yeah, maybe to get new people, maybe. She thinks it's to keep my people. I need to be going to their live streams, and I say I do, but I can only go to 2 or 3 people a day, really. Like, I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, you come to my live streams, Commander.
Yeah, whenever I can, I see you on, and I try to get over there. I've been going to Neil on vacations whenever he's live, because he's like never live, so I gotta support him. And you know, Wayne and Travel Tour Taste, you know, Jen Vita, MLY.
I think it's a tough time for a lot of people financially, so that's probably has something to do with it.
The money going down, yeah.
Especially now if you're going back into lockdown.
My big super chatter was Wayne, and Wayne's lost his big monetized channel. So, like, you know, he doesn't have as much income as he had.
Yeah.
And he's got a family to feed, so it's not like I can depend on him.
That was...
So...
What happened? He lost his channel, did you say?
Yeah. Somebody kind of like falsely flagged his video, and he got like a community guidelines, copyright strike, whatever.
Oh wow!
Basically, he was live streaming, and you could see the camera was looking at him, but then on another monitor, you could see the other monitor had somebody's stream going or something, and that's how they got him. And it's just so crazy.
That person already had against him. For some reason, I don't know. That was the story.
It was jealousy, I think. That's what I heard. I guess the did they lose their shit? They lost their channel, or they got taken down? They're like, Wayne's still going, and now he's got my stuff up, and so they wanted to retaliate against him out of jealousy, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they put another one up, but it doesn't have the amount of subscribers, and they're not making anything or any of that. So, but I was in the stream when it happened, and it was just wild.
Oh, were you?
I felt so bad. Yeah, Wayne was a
Stop
little
Kiko.
upset. Yeah, he was a little upset, but I really think it should be justified very soon. He should get everything back because he really didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
In my opinion,
I agree.
you couldn't even tell what he was looking at. He's just strolling through stuff. Kind of, you look at your competitor stuff, even whatever he was doing there, he was probably just, checking things out, making sure he's, got his setup right, and just trying to maybe learn a few things, or just kind of, see what else is out there so you can put the best quality thing you can.
Right.
I don't think he's ever tried to put stuff out there to take from anybody. He's always very honest, in my opinion. I watch him quite often.
Yeah, because when he puts up people's stuff, he asks them for permission to do that. He always does.
Yeah.
So I know that.
So was he promoting this other channel? What happened?
No, it was just in the
Well, just-
background. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to the camera, and the camera's here, and the camera sees the monitor, and the person was on a monitor. It's pretty crazy. Like, you could barely see the person, but they get him for that. That's crazy. And I don't even think there was any audio. It was just like you could see the person in the background, I think.
No audio of that. No audio.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
he wouldn't
anyway.
have done it. He wouldn't have put it on the screen. Just one last thing. He wouldn't have put it on the screen because that person already got him once on his old channel. So I think they're just out to get him, and it's really sad to see. I think everybody should work together, and that's why, I like your channel, Commander. Just the Grow Show and putting it out there. I think it's really cool, and
Appreciate that.
sometimes it's too late for me, but I try to get in there as much as I can, and I have met some cool people on there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, your channel's been great, Commander.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
trying. I had somebody come
It's
in
helped
and
me
say,
heaps.
when am I going to pivot? What's my next move? Because my channel's dying, is what someone said. I'm like, I don't think I plan on quitting. Not
No, you
just
shouldn't
yet.
quit. You do a lot for a lot of people.
I want to keep doing it, even though when viewership goes down. Last night, viewership was not bad. It wasn't terrible last night. It was pretty good. I'm not getting 30, 40 people.
It'll pop back.
But
Yeah, it'll pop back up.
yeah, I kind of think that too. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
It's like the TV dinner or the cook steak. You put a lot into it, you get a lot out of it.
Yeah. I just continually do that. Do as much as I can, and support as many people as I can. I'm gonna try to support some extra people today after the podcast, just to get them to come back. I realize some people, like, if you don't visit them, they won't visit you. But honestly, my channel isn't like that. Like, you come to my channel to grow. I'm big enough to where you can grow. So whether I come personally to your channel or not should be irrelevant. Like, you come to my channel and you will grow. You will get your support. So you get a benefit when you come to the Grow Show, right? And so for me, for you to, like, say, I'm not visiting him because he doesn't personally come to my streams anymore or something like that, I think that's kind of crazy, but
We need to invent a robot so you can be in every stream.
like, I literally could hire people. Like, I could hire people, say, in the Philippines that don't have work. I could pay them in pesos and have them go around commenting for me.
You're only one person, bro. I respect
Exactly.
everything you do. I saw you shared something of mine the other day. I was like, well, hell yeah, that's really rad. So I don't think people think less of you at all. I think it's just a tough time.
Yeah.
I have you on the list. Yeah. So there's a list of people. Look, there you are. Diametric convergence. You have 1 share credit.
There he is.
So that's the numbers. It's the share credits. See, the Osho has 19 share credits. So yeah, look, yeah.
Trending there.
Tim Simpson has 70 share credits. Yeah. But yeah, so I've got everybody up on the list, and I basically just go down the list in the order. I get to the bottom, I go back to the top, and go down again. And that's how I do it. And I share them out on the community every 15 minutes. Not every 15 minutes, but I try to. If I do sharing, I'm separating 15 minutes apart, so then they get enough exposure. Is what I'm thinking.
Nice.
'Cause, like, if you were to post something and then just post something right on top of it, the thing you post before that would just get buried. So that's why I try to wait 15 minutes, so they've got 15 minutes of fame on my channel, basically.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I appreciate all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, some of it, you know, it helps. Every share helps, you know. Because I have, how many, like, almost 6,300 people, so when I do a share, no matter what time of day, I'm sure people are going to get maybe a view or 2, or maybe 5 views. Maybe they'll get lucky and get 10 views off of me from that share. But every view is potential to become a subscriber, you know, so every share helps. And that's why I try to push so hard to get people to share the Grow Show out. Because, yeah, when they do, you'll notice I get a lot of new people come in. I'm new here, I want shout out, you know. And so, it's awesome.
Man, I was in there the night, what's Gary's sprinkler repair just blew you up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that was cool.
That guy was so cool,
That
man.
was cool.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, how about Brett Collier? Brett Collier gave me $350 to take shots.
Holy cow!
I
missed that one.
$350, yeah. On the first, he gave me $350 to take shots. I got my shots on deck, man. I'm ready.
What are they,
These,
Commander? What are they? Yeah.
Fireball shot, Fireball whiskey, cinnamon whiskey. So good.
Yeah.
I love these.
Could you buy a big bottle of the Fireball
I can,
and then tip it
but I'll
into
get
the
in
little
trouble.
ones?
I'll get in trouble if I do.
No, and just pour it into the little
what
ones.
You're saying to save money?
Then it's cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper.
I don't know. These are $1 a shot.
Smart.
They're $1 each. I don't know how much is.
You're still drinking the same
bottle.
thing with the same label and the same bottle.
Can you buy hard alcohol online? I don't know. Can you?
Yeah,
You can.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Well,
look.
in Australia, you can.
Fireball whiskey. I'm gonna see. Holy shit, you can.
Yeah, buy a big bottle and then tip it into those
How many
ones. Then you got.
ounces are in one of these? I wonder.
It's definitely cheaper. I guarantee that.
Is a shot 1 ounce only? No, it's
But
more than
it's
that.
more work.
Isn't
The
it?
more you put in.
How many is a shot? I forget. 50 milliliter? What is 50 milliliter?
50 mil.
Hey Siri, what is 50 milliliter in ounces?
50 milliliters is 1.69 fluid ounces.
1.69. Okay. So what's this bottle here? Is this $24? $24.99 for how many ounces? 1.75 liters. Hey Siri, how much is 1.75 liters in ounces?
1.75 liters is 59.17
Holy
fluid ounces.
fuck. Okay.
You can fill a lot of bottles.
Hey Siri,
Yeah.
A lot of bottles.
what is 60 ounces divided by 1.69 ounces?
I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
Okay, so it's 35 shots. And a $24. Yeah, right. It's cheaper.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the gun I want to buy, guys.
But yeah, you should keep the bottles just to be cool and.
Yeah, keep the
know,
bottles
limit it.
and just get a little funnel that sits on top of the bottles and just
It's
go
not
around
a funnel
and just.
spider. No funnel spider.
No,
it's just
not a funnel web spider.
It is
And then
harder
fill up all
work,
the
like
bottles.
a-
Yeah, more work, but it's better. So
Interesting.
you can buy 3 of those big bottles and save yourself enough money to buy another gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I only
I've
want
been
one.
meaning to
How many guns do I need? I'm not gonna be a gun nut. I'm just gonna have fun with my one gun. Maybe I'll get
Or another
I'll get a
another
shotgun
GoPro.
and I'll get a rifle. I'll get that too. So pistol, shotgun, and rifle. I'll have
Yeah.
the 3. And if I get a freaking AR-15 or whatever,
Yeah,
I
why not?
might down the road, way later. My brother says, "Why don't you just build an AR-15?" And I'm like, "That's expensive, bro. Like, I think at
No,
least what
they're not that
$1,500.
No, they're about 700 now. They were about 500, but they went up recently. But you can get an M&P, basically AK or whatever for like $700.
And it's still legal to have that for now.
Yeah, it's all on the magazine and stuff like that. But
If
Yeah, usually
Biden
like a
actually
30
is our
round mag.
president, he might take it away from us, right?
he ain't.
He ain't. He's not gonna take it. He ain't taking my freaking AR.
I'm just saying he isn't going to be the president.
He's not gonna be okay. I hope so. I hope you're right. I know they're investigating shit, and I keep on seeing all these lawsuits keep getting turned down in court. So I don't know what's gonna happen. It hasn't looked good, but that's in the mainstream media. The fake news.
Yeah,
I love how
it's great.
the fake news, how they keep on saying that his baseless claims, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, no way. I'm
I get tired of
interested
that.
in knowing more what Osho hears on his side of the world about us.
Yeah,
I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
not much into politics,
Okay.
or
I don't watch the news much or anything like
okay.
that. I'll stay away from all that sort of hoo-ha.
yeah, me too. I don't really
just
watch the
rely-
news until now.
If I need to know something important, one of my mates will tell me, or
Yeah,
somebody
That's
will
true.
tell me.
right.
Smart way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try not to get brainwashed by the news because they say a lot of false things and they're very biased. I hate that, how biased they are. They're so
I've seen
democratic.
the Sky News Australia out there. They have some really good stuff that's unbiased. So, I'm watching your news just to get news on our country.
Oh, really?
They talk about our country.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Sky News Australia. Check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Have you heard of that?
Yep. Sky News. Yep.
I'll have to check into
Yeah,
it.
they seem unbiased. So I mean, that's about the only one we have out here. OAN and Sky News. Some people say Newsmax, but then the next day you hear someone's working with China, so you never know what to believe.
Right.
If you think about it, it's the best way for them to make money. If it's biased one way, you'll get a heap of people that watch it and keep watching that one. And if it's the other way, you'll get a heap of people, loyal customers that keep, like, it agrees with me, I'll keep watching that. If they have it straight down the middle, one week you'll watch the news and say, that's awesome. Then you'll watch it and say, no, I don't agree with that.
So then you'll never gain anybody's full support that way.
Yeah, that's why the buyers, that's why they swing and no interest.
How they control it all.
It's a business move.
Yeah,
It's all about money.
It's not. It is. It's business. It's not
Freaking
news.
money.
Well, it's
So,
news, but
not
it's news
really.
how they see it.
Yeah.
But we have to know what's going on in the world. That's why I really like watching Wayne live,
Yeah.
because you can see exactly what's going on. And someone I talked to was like, "Oh, that's not going on." I'm like, I saw it with my 2 eyes.
Right.
Every night
Exactly.
I watch the protester.
Mhm.
So don't tell me they're not doing this and that and this and that, because I see it and I hear what they say, and it's
Right.
very evil, very hateful, and very racist. And
Mhm.
I need to know what's going on in the streets, because I'm gonna chill back and see what's happening. But if our streets are on fire, we're eventually gonna have to put it out.
Yeah, that's true. Let the crazy people set it on fire and kill each other, and then we'll put out the fires. Oh God.
Just stay safe. Yeah, don't put yourself in situations. You know?
Right.
Did you guys happen to see that guy that got knocked out by the coward?
I saw something a while ago on Wayne's thing. It was a while ago too, and I think he was like a Marine, an older Marine or something, and somebody sucker punched him. I remember something like that.
Yeah, this was like 2 days ago or something. It was at the actually MAGA March.
It happened
Saturday.
again, huh?
But yeah, I guess so. But they got trapped. Some people got trapped, and this guy was trying to help these people get away because they were getting attacked by all these BLM people. And this other, I guess, Marine, or he was something that looked kind of badass, but he was trying to fend off like 20 people at once, and then eventually turned around and got knocked out cold by this guy that was just waiting for him to turn around. He didn't even want to, stand face to face with the guy, and I just think that's very wrong. I mean,
it's cowardly.
We're still people. Yeah, it's very cowardly. And then turns out the guy has a long list of history, with the court and prison system. Yeah. So, and then there's a clip that shows that they say, oh, well, no, he was attacking them. And then there's another clip that even shows more of it, and it shows that he's defending the people that were getting attacked. So it was spun around 3 times in one day. And then that's how they fight. That's how they get us to fight with each other, and I don't really like that.
How would that guy like to go to prison with everybody knowing that he sucker punched a Marine? I wonder how well he would fare in prison.
He's probably there. He's in jail now, I'm sure.
Damn.
And then someone kicked him in the head when he was down. Twice or 3 times. Stole his cell phone. It's terrible. This girl just picked up his cell phone like he's a piece of,
That's some bullshit.
Any side I would help the person. I wouldn't. You never do that. You never kick someone when they're down.
No, absolutely.
Terrible.
Right. Well, they have to answer to God for that.
100%. Yeah, they're all in jail now, right now. So they'll figure out what they did wrong.
Right. Everybody has to pay, man, and I believe in karma as well. So, you're always going to get yours. If you give good karma, you do good things, you're going to get good things to happen to you. If you do bad things will happen. That's the way I feel, honestly. So just be good, people. Be good, everybody.
Yeah.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Spread love. Cheers.
If you can't be good at it.
Yeah.
Wayne's favorite thing to say is, That's right.
Isn't that Lil Wayne's tagline?
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's fucking hilarious. I just now thought that. Oh, damn. That's awesome. Did he steal that from him? That is funny. I wonder if he listens to Lil Wayne.
Got me right.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, we don't even know. Wayne is like big on gangster rap music. I don't see him as a rap music kind of guy. I don't see him in
country
kind of guy. You think he is? I don't know.
No.
I think I'd see him more into like rock or metal. I could see that more, probably.
Classics, stuff like that. Well, I don't see him as like a huge music fan. No.
Really?
I could be totally wrong talking on my ass. I don't see him as a huge musical fan, more like a radio type of music fan, but I could be totally wrong.
Yeah. Well, if he was here, we could ask him. I keep trying to get him on the podcast, but he's just not down. And even one time he said he would come, but then just didn't. So, I don't know.
Maybe if the podcast is about his channel or about him.
We could make one like that.
Yeah, like, what do you do on the street? Yeah, what do you do?
What is it like
what's
to
your
be
channel?
Wayne?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think he would like it, maybe if he's into it, but we'll see.
Da-da-da.
What are your future podcasts going to be about, Commander?
Oh, we gotta think of something. I do have to think of something. It's so many topics
How about
to cover. You know.
how about you, Osho?
Topics?
Yeah. Anything
You can
planned?
do. We don't sort of plan. We just do whatever's happening that week, sort of thing. And then
A current event.
but we talk about that for like 3 minutes, and then we just get off topic and talk about all other stuff.
We do that a lot, but I think podcasts are supposed to be that way.
Yeah,
the only
absolutely.
guy that really stays on topic for a long period of time that I know of is Joe Rogan. You know.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why
That
he's
was
so
all
successful?
over too.
He does go all over, but do you think maybe it's because
But he knows how to bring it home.
Yeah.
And I think that's
brings
the
it back.
important part.
yeah.
Why don't you do one on your channel, Commander? Like how we could all talk about how the grow show works and how the community goes.
I was thinking about doing one with other people that do grow shows. Have them on and ask them what it's like to run a grow show or what it's like to
Don't be a no-show.
be a live streamer. I don't know. Life of a live streamer. Life of a YouTube live streamer could be the title.
Yeah.
Live YouTube live streaming behind the scenes. I don't know. We'll think about it. But
I have a couple music ones coming up, like I said, with earlier with the harpist. She's also a singer and composer.
That's cool.
That one's coming out soon, and then I have a spirit guide one with another friend. So she does really good work with healing and different energies. So that's going to be fun.
yeah, for sure.
And then another band member, the drummer, a badass drummer. So lots of fun stuff coming ahead of on my show as well.
Hell yeah, that's cool. Diametric Convergence podcast. And, the O show. Classic carry-ons, right?
Classic carry-ons, yeah.
All right. That's the podcast for him. So you guys should definitely go check him out. We're all podcasters over here. We need more podcasters. We need to get Joe Rogan on the podcast. Can we get Joe Rogan on the podcast?
It'll blow up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you think that would be cool?
Sure.
I wish. Be like, hey man, I got this podcast
Totally
called
do
the
it.
Open Door Podcast, and we need you on next Tuesday.
Really?
I'll pay you like nothing because I have no money. Hi, Keiko.
He's got that Spotify money. He ain't even in Texas.
Yeah, I don't think he would really do anything for money. I don't think Joe Rogan would do things for money. I think if he did things, he would do something because he believed in it. Honestly,
Yeah,
he's got so
plenty
much
of money.
Why does he need?
Especially he don't.
Yeah, and he doesn't need to be more famous or more popular.
Yeah.
So pretty much at the
Did
top.
you guys see a picture of his new house?
No, I have not. Should we put it up? Joe Rogan's house.
No, I haven't seen a picture.
Yeah, like $14 million in Texas.
Joe Rogan's house.
Yeah, that's where his podcast studio is now, I believe, just right outside his house, probably like a barn or whatever, and they created a whole
Images.
studio for him.
Joe Rogan's house. Maybe this is his house.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, share the screen. Share screen.
Right by
Share
Sandra
screen.
Bullock.
Oh, really? Okay. This house here is his house?
It
That's
just shows specs, and then there's one video that shows like the inside decor and thing. Man, that's more stuff. That's new. I didn't see that.
Joe Rogan's house. Dumps a record-shattering $5 million in Bill Canyon.
Texas. Yeah, Texas.
House tour. Oh,
There you go.
Can't put
Austin.
up the house tour. What, Austin? Austin Mansion? That one?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
Yeah, whatever one. Austin.
It says 14.4 million. What was the other? He said dumps 5 million.
Yeah, that's about right.
What, did he put 5 million extra into it, or what? What is this? What the fuck is this? Her and Joe Rogan moving to the Austin and built new studio. Oh, this is it. It looks different than the other one. This is his old house? Maybe? I think this is his old house.
I guess.
This is his new house. That's probably it. Old house, new house. Craziness. Look at that swimming pool. What do they call this? Do they call this like a lazy river?
I know.
Is that what they call that? Is that what that's called? I don't know.
Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
You can't see it? Can try to make bigger. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. I don't want copyright issue.
Oh, I see it now. I had to move the box. Yeah. That looks like a lazy river. That's badass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So a lazy river is basically like they make some kind of artificial current to move the water this way, maybe, and so that I'll hop like on a inner tube and ride into the swimming pool. Maybe that's how it works. That's what I'm guessing. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Good fun.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we gotta get Joe Rogan on the podcast. That'd be cool.
Or Joe Rogan
Yeah, let's get Joe Rogan
on the
on
podcast.
the podcast. If we can get this podcast to 1 million subscribers, I know I can get him on. So let's get this to 1 million subscribers.
So, any other inventions there, Commander?
Let's think of something. Let's think of new invention ideas. We can do this. I really think that they should invent the thing that they have on Star Trek where you can materialize anything you want.
Beam me up.
Like, what if I didn't have any fireball? And I was like, computer, fireball shot, please. And it's just
how they
materializes.
just make the meals.
Fireball by Pitbull.
Oh, hey, computer, stop! Computer, stop! Stop! Don't play copyright music. Oh my god. Fucking A. That's my Alexa. I named it computer because I wanted to be like Star Trek. Oh god.
How Jean-Luc Picard used to make his tea.
Yeah, see. I could get like a
Earl
fireball
Grey.
shot like that. Yeah, exactly. I could have it. My tea however I want it. If I wanted tea. You know, or make a coffee.
Can I have my
want.
TV dinner hot but not too hot?
Yes, exactly. That just eliminates the microwave. We don't even need the microwave anymore. We just need this Star Trek thing. What do they call it? They called it something. The thing.
Yeah.
Materializes.
Is it on the
food.
new one? They use mushrooms for that.
Huh?
They use like the mycelium network to beam you up, Scotty, or something like that. Isn't there a new one?
There is a new one. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. Is it on
It's supposed to be pretty good,
CBS?
isn't it?
CBS? Is it? I don't know.
So it's interesting. In the new one, they have like I think it's called Professor Paul Stamets. It's the guy's real name, but he's a mycologist. One of the most badass person you'll talk to about mushrooms, and he basically uses the mycelium network, which is like how it grows. So if you see like a close-up of your brain, or it's like all those little dendrites with all those like little spiderweb looking things. The mushroom mycelium network, the way it grows, it looks exactly like that. So he's basically using that as the thing to make you like disappear and come back, or like move from space and time. It's crazy.
Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, Paul Stamets. Check him out.
Star Trek.
What's it on? Is it on Netflix? Is it?
CBS. I don't know if it's on Netflix. I think maybe it will be.
I
don't know
thought
if
it
is.
was, but
Maybe.
I think it is Netflix. Well, it is here.
I think so. They come and go.
Look at the dude in the center. He's so alien-like. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite show, but I liked the concept, and the new one's pretty cool with Paul Stamets because I'm definitely a fan.
Live long and prosper.
What about Mandalorian? Have you been watching The Mandalorian?
I haven't seen that now, but I've heard something about it. Yeah.
I heard it's really good. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
is.
much about it.
It's really good.
It's a movie, right? Not a TV
It's a-
show.
No, it's a TV series.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's
No,
on
it's
Disney Plus.
Star Wars, right? Star Wars Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So they're making a TV series out
Yeah.
of Star Wars.
Never got into Star Wars.
Interesting. Yeah, I only like some of them. The latest ones just aren't as good as the old
Yeah.
ones. I know. I like the old ones. For sure. Don't remember too much about it. You ever watch Spaceballs?
New old.
Yeah,
Spaceballs is hilarious. I love
yeah, it
that.
was funny.
I like that part
Fun.
where he spits his coffee out. It's too hot. Too hot. Or how about when they do ludicrous speed? How fast is ludicrous speed? I wish we could put that up. It'd be hilarious, but I'd probably get a copyright.
So you can put stuff up, can't you? But only for a short period of time, is that right?
It depends. Some things are more sensitive than others. Like you can only play like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you're copyrighted. And then some things you can literally play like 30 seconds, I think, and be fine. I think. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
On my last episode, I got a copyright strike within 5 minutes of uploading it.
Wow.
And it was like my good friend's music, so I know he didn't do it.
It's the
Obviously,
company.
the AI picks it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It was
sometimes.
weird. I think it was because my topic.
What's that? I didn't hear that.
Because of my topic, because it was,
the topic.
like number 17,
Yeah. Yeah, and
and
then
it was all about Q.
I still don't know who that is. I think
So
about
that might-
like somebody from Star Trek every time you say Q.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen in. Tune in.
All right, I'll watch that podcast.
We break it down.
I'll make a point to watch it for
Yeah,
sure.
you just gotta listen.
All right.
Yeah, because I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I will do that 100%.
And we keep it cool. We don't fight. Because my friend, he does the opposite, where he's like, I don't believe in this one bit, and I'm like, well,
Right.
let's just look at some of the things Q has done. So check it out.
Right. Okay. Check it out
Stay cool.
100%. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I do need to get a water, and I'm gonna go take a leak. I'll be back.
What you're going to do a shot?
End this off
I
on
missed
the
that.
front foot. So I do have other inventions, but it's hard to put them all out there because once you put one thing, then or once you Google it, then it just gets taken over. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to go about that. What do you need to trademark it and all these things? And
It's called a
man.
patent. You need to get a patent for it. Yeah. And then you need to keep it secret
that's
for
right.
years while you're waiting for that to be pending. And then,
Right.
but little
So
ones you can say.
Maybe we need to invent something that makes it easy to invent stuff. Like the paperwork, at least, not the work actually. Like an app. We need an app for patents because it's tough. I think that's what happens is like you have an idea, but another company just like puts all the money, and then it becomes their idea, and it just especially China was kind of stealing people's ideas quite often.
You're saying China's gonna steal my microwave invention?
Yeah.
They better give me 1 or 2% of the profits. That's all
They'll
I'm
probably
saying.
charge you a percent.
They'll charge me.
But I love Chinese people. I'm just talking about the government here. I do
Right.
love China.
I like Chinese food, especially the homeless. I'm just kidding.
That garlic
Homeless.
hummus really good.
The what?
I like. Do you have in Chinese restaurants over there? Do you have the Lazy Susan?
What is a lazy Susan?
It's a table that goes in the middle of a table, and it spins round, and you can.
Play
So
roulette.
you can put some rice on my end, and then spin it around to someone on the far end, and then they can have more rice. It's called a lazy Susan.
Interesting.
I know what you're talking about. Spins around. We don't have those often around here, but
We have them at
They
all
should.
Chinese restaurants. Yeah.
it's a great.
I wonder who this Susan was. She must have been lazy. Call it that. That's funny.
It's lazy
Isn't
probably
that,
because
that
you
that's
don't
a
have to
good
get up
point.
and
Sorry, Osho, go ahead.
probably called lazy because you don't have to get up to
Right?
pass food around.
Right. Shouldn't have to.
Just guessing. I could
Just be right
look it
there
up.
for you.
But that's the thing. That's the thing with inventions is like sometimes it could be looked at as lazy, like we were saying before. Like, oh, we need to make this thing, make it really easy to do this thing. So it's always without compromising the integrity, and then on top of that, like, okay, now we freed up time to do all this work now that we have a washer machine. So now we can do so much more, like raise our kids or go get food from the grocery store. So it's all about being able to do more and be better and better.
Right.
So
I think
yeah, we can't use it as a laziness. We just have to use it as we can do more with our lives.
I think we should like try to invent things and use inventions that can help us be healthier, live a healthier life, a happier life. But healthy is important, right? So if you have things do everything for you, then you probably just get really fat and lazy, right? So I think it's important to like if you have a robot cooking food for you, maybe they should cook healthy food for you. You know,
As long as you're
100%.
the time that you're not using to cook, that you're doing other things, then you won't get lazy. It's just you just
do other things to
prioritizing.
replace the thing that you normally had to do.
Yeah, you're prioritizing what you want to do, and then have a robot do the other stuff that you haven't got time to do.
Right. Like I don't have time
Exactly.
to cook healthy food because of the obligations I've taken on.
Or cool it down.
Or cool. I don't have time.
I have another invention that I will share on here.
Good.
So basically, it's in related to what you're saying. Basically, it's for your health because what you do is it's like a reader in your toilet. So when you pee, it takes like a pH level, and then it figures out. It basically gives you a reading. It can send it back to your app on your phone. And also, number two is you can have it read if you're healthy or what you need in your nutrition to change.
Can it tell you if you're
Stool
pregnant?
sample. A stool
It will
sample.
yeah, but it will be right there on your toilet.
COVID-19
being able
test.
to- Yeah. I don't want to go there.
Can you imagine going to the bathroom? You have COVID-19.
It'll
sucks.
be like Yahoo or whatever. You've got COVID.
Oh my god, that would suck. Can you imagine? That's a bad way to start the day.
But I think it should be more for like vitamins and minerals and that type of thing.
Okay.
Not go into the super crazy stuff, but just the simple, because you can find a lot out about your pee and poop. So
Yeah.
if you can monitor that, you can monitor it daily, you're going to be a lot healthier. If they find something irregular, they can get it really quick instead of waiting until you like are hunched over the table or whatever.
My toilet would tell me to slow down on the cheese.
And the energy drinks.
And the energy drinks, for sure, that would tell me that. Oh, that's so funny.
Yep.
My toilet would be like, get off of me, you eat too much cheese.
How many energy drinks do you have a day, Commander?
2 or 3. Usually close to 3, yeah.
Maybe it can have a scale on it too.
Tell
so
you how
can
heavy you
tell
are
your weight at the same time.
while you're sitting on the toilet.
They,
What if you have your feet on the ground, though?
Once
Your feet are on the ground, so technically some of the weight is being taken off.
The good thing about having scales on the toilet is before you go, you weigh a lot more than when you're finished.
Yeah. Can you imagine getting charged? Can you imagine getting charged like a fee, like, you know, dump fee? You know how like when you go to the dump and you weigh your vehicle, and you weigh your vehicle when you leave.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being charged to take a dump in your own toilet? What the hell? That could happen. That actually could happen on a city sewer. They might have something that you have to have this scale installed to your toilet to weigh how much waste.
Probably coming. They want
my God.
everything. They want to control
any
everything.
ideas.
So.
That'd be
Right.
crazy.
Yep.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Don't
garbage
get
is too
them
expensive.
all,
I don't even I don't pay the dump anymore for them to come get it. The garbage guys, I have to take it. I take it in. It's kind of annoying. I miss having garbage service. But also another thing that's annoying is my driveway is like a 1/4 mile long, so I have to walk my garbage cans all the way down the driveway because they won't come to where I am. I have to take it to like this cul-de-sac, you know. So it's kind of annoying. So I don't know. I just
at least you're out away from the crazies.
Yeah, man, I'm really in the sticks. It's kind of nice out here. And you know, I'm gonna get this gun, and we can shoot guns anytime we want. All I gotta do is I go to the landlord and say, "Hey, gonna shoot guns." Okay. Yeah, just give her a little warning, let her know why gunshots are going off, and that's it. It's pretty cool, man.
Important.
I have that freedom to just do that. I have a field that's just right out here. It's like the size of a baseball field, and I go out there and shoot guns. Surrounded by woods. It's amazing.
Is anyone else getting any feedback on microphone?
I am.
Feedback?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it me? I'm playing with the microphone. Do you think it's me?
It might be.
You remember the...
I haven't switched it.
What was
Remember
that?
that clicker thing you had? What was it?
It's kind of like... Oh, here it is. I don't know why I was doing
Oh, there we go again.
Who was it that finally said? Was it Neon Vacation? I can't remember. He said something about it. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Oh, good. Let's see. Let's think of another invention idea. I really don't understand why we don't have hovercrafts. Everybody should have one.
Yeah.
That's random.
I want to hovercraft.
It's very random.
random.
I don't understand why we don't have hovercrafts.
Yeah, man.
When is everyone going to get there?
I remember reading a magazine about one in the 90s. It was in the late 90s.
Well, the 2000s, everybody will have a hovercraft.
Yeah, I remember. They were saying that too, and then we don't have it yet.
It was because of Back to the Future. Come on.
I want that.
Yeah.
I want it because the
Hoverboard.
magazine said that the one that they had, it was already made. It was going 300 miles an hour or whatever. It just wasn't available for everybody. But yeah, it would go 300 miles an hour. You could hover like, I don't know how many feet in the sky. But I want one of those. That'd be neat. Can you imagine how easy it would be to get to work? Just hop in that, go 300 miles an hour. You're there.
What if it's snowing?
Shouldn't matter, right? Why does snow matter? You can hover over the snow, right? Probably melt the shit out of the snow with that thing.
It'd be cold.
Cold in the hovercraft? Could have a heating system, right?
Well,
Probably get some of the.
so you're saying like almost like an alien, like a UFO enclosed hovercraft, not like a hoverboard?
No, not a hoverboard. Actual, like a car, but it hovers
I was thinking hoverboard.
several hundred feet.
But
in
it's
the
still-
Oh,
sky.
like the Jetsons. Or,
Yeah.
Ah, something like that.
Fucking
No, I'm with you.
Oh.
I thought you meant an actual hovercraft.
Yeah, not a
That-
hoverboard. That's funny.
I know,
While it's
hovercraft.
snowing.
Hovercraft still touch
Can you imagine
the...
going 300 miles an hour on a hoverboard while it's snowing?
Wow.
That would suck.
But I was,
You better
that's
be all
when you saw
bundled
the
up for that
confused
shit.
looking.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, yeah, man, on a hover. They call it hovercraft, right? Hover car? Should I call it a hover car?
Yeah, no. Yeah, one of those probably. You know.
I need to know.
I just think of it as Jetsons cars.
When?
Yeah, hovercrafts, they've got the air, haven't they? So they have the air underneath it. And the bottom still touches the ground. And then go water and land.
Hey! Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they have those a lot,
Keiko.
probably in Australia.
I should
And
be.
they have them a lot in Bond films.
Relax, Keiko.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
are we
I
going
seen,
to have flying cars?
I seen one in
cars.
Louisiana when I was in New Orleans.
Flying isn't
just
cheap.
fishing.
Would you pay $1.3 million for a flying car? Porsche and Boeing estimate the commercial passenger drones will hit the market in 2025. Several concept models are supposedly ready for takeoff as early as next year. So basically over $1 million for your flying car.
Oh, wait.
That sucks. I ain't got that money. But I think by 2025 I'll have $1 million, so you know what?
There you go.
Maybe that's when I'll get one when they come out. Oh, I'm getting somebody knocking on my door. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Holy.
Hey! Stop out of my way.
Wow, way.
Out of my road. Oh.
Is it someone delivering his liquor?
Okay, guys. You can carry on without me. I'll be back.
Yep, that must be his fireball.
His fireballs arrived.
Yeah,
No, you stay here. How about you stay here?
in middle school, like in 7th grade or something, we had to create inventions, like the whole class, and then we had to basically give a report on our invention. And I think that
Oh,
was
okay.
like 7th grade, like I said. But my invention was to create a hairbrush so the hair wouldn't get stuck on the hairbrush and make it easy to come off. And then, so I put like a plastic baggie on it and made it very simple and pulled the baggie through all the bristles. And then basically you just flip the baggie back off and it catches the hair. Well, like
Oh, yeah.
2 years after that, I seen it out everywhere, like on the ads at night or whatever, talking about this invention or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I thought of that years ago. I should have done that. I think a lot of us do that, where we're like, oh yeah, I thought of that, but never really did anything of it. So that's where we need to have that app where it makes it easy to invent. So then immediately when we think about it, we can say, oh yeah, how do we get this going? Because I think that's
Wonder
the
if-
hardest part about invention, to get it going.
I wonder if there is an invention ideas app just that you can put it in there and see if it's already been invented.
Yeah,
Or
or maybe
maybe.
they're stealing all your inventions, right?
Yeah.
So you always have to worry about that.
Absolutely, yeah.
But maybe it could be like on a blockchain system where, you lock it in and it's done, instead of like us having to go. Because like, is it is it, you were talking about patents earlier. Is it like
All right,
U.S.
right.
patent, or is there a patent in Australia as well, separately? And maybe we need to have one where it's just like a world patent.
There might be, I think, might be a bit of both of what you're saying. I think there might be international one and maybe a country one.
What are we talking about now?
Hummus.
Homeless people?
No,
And
the
I am
food.
getting hungry. Just kidding.
We're talking about an invention app.
An
Yeah.
invention app.
Inventing an invention app.
So what would that be about?
So if you've got an idea, type it into your app and see if anyone else has invented it.
Ah. So you don't waste your time on something somebody has
Yeah,
already done.
Hang on, this is...
And if they haven't,
Spent years
then
of
you
your
can
life
lock
working on
in a
this and somebody already did it. Well, I always Google to see if it's invented, before I start. Like when I make a YouTube channel, I see if like that channel name is taken,
Did anything come up when you Googled TV dinners are too hot and a way to cool them down?
Okay. How to cool your food after cooking.
Oh, someone stole it.
Oh, good. How to cool your food after cooking. Clean the sink in the kitchen and fill it with clean cold water and ice. Then place the pot of food or smaller containers in the ice water. Be careful not to let the water in the sink mix with the food in the pot. If you stir the contents of the pot in the ice water, it will help to cool it more quickly.
Someone already created that then.
That's pretty primitive. Just ice water in a sink.
It'd be easy to put in the fridge for 2 minutes, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd rather just put it in the freezer. That's where I put mine. Oh my god. Oh shit.
What was that thing you're holding
You
up
guys
there?
have-
Brandon?
Using
Go
a
ahead,
blaster chiller? What is a blaster chiller?
Yeah, it freezes things really quick. You have them in a lot of chefs and kitchens and stuff. So like a freezer takes a while, but this thing like blasts cold air on everything and cools everything down.
That's
really
what
quickly.
I'm saying needs to be installed into the microwave. So after it goes beep, 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 it goes, and then you're good. Good to eat. Oh my god.
I think you should experiment with the oven.
Yes.
The oven? The oven and a blaster chiller installed into my oven.
No, just set it on top of the oven when it's finished, for 10 minutes, and then there you go.
And then the flies get to it, and then you get
There's some flies again. Where do the flies come from?
fuck if I know, they're everywhere.
We needed some sort of invention to keep the flies away.
It's
I got it.
flies.
A robot that cleans my house so flies don't accumulate here. That's what I need.
Yeah, that definitely would help.
That's where the flies
Roomba?
come from. Dude, I actually was thinking about buying one. In electronics at my work, they have a bunch of Roombas. And I was thinking, well, I'd probably get the dog hair and the pine needles and the dirt off the ground.
We got an off-brand one, and it wasn't good at all. So I definitely don't recommend the off-brand.
Oh, okay.
Roomba.
But I'm thinking the actual brand. There's Roomba
Yeah,
and there's
sure.
Shark. Those two. And I think it's the Roomba that says 3 times more powerful than before. I don't know. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
I want like a Tim Allen version. Like a Home Improvement,
Oh?
Yeah, I want like a really powerful fucking Roomba. I want my Roomba to suck up the floorboards. Shit. Oh, God.
The best thing about the tool time was him and his neighbor behind the fence all the time.
Yeah.
Wilson?
Wilson.
Was it?
Yeah. I can see Tim Allen with the Roomba. He makes it so powerful that it creates a black hole out of his house.
Yeah. Definitely so.
God damn. That's funny. All right. Anything else? Anything else we need to invent? I actually need a software designer. I want someone to design some new software for my growth show. That's what I want. I
know
something
someone.
cool.
Someone.
Yeah, someone that could do something like that.
What would you change, Commander?
I don't know.
Good question.
Yeah, what would I change? There's been things that I wanted to do that I haven't been able to do. I like making my stream more interactive. I want it to be more interactive.
So you can like click on all those spreadsheets you have, and we can individually see them or whatever. Or,
that could be. It could be
I don't know.
cool.
Might not be a good idea.
I do like the idea of like it maybe showing the data on the screen every once in a while on a section maybe. I do want to. I also want to do two videos at once. You know, when I showcase people's videos, I want to show two at once, and I can't figure out how to split my monitor to do that. So I can just buy another monitor. So I think that's what I'll do.
So, do all your monitors show the same thing, or are they all?
They're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can't you drag one to the other?
Yeah, I can. I can drag. I can go from left to right or right to left. Bring everything wherever I want it. Yeah. But yeah, I want another monitor.
That microphone hums back again.
The hum? I'm playing with it. How about now?
Yeah, it's you.
It's me playing with the wire?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. But only you guys are going to hear that, because that's this mic, and this is not the mic being used for my recording.
What mic do you use for your recording?
This one here, the Snowball. New Snowball.
Nice.
There you go. It stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah. Well, it's funny that we got all our mics on an arm, on a controller. I just ripped the arm off. Whoops.
Yeah.
See, my arm is free. I better put the arm back on.
You ripped your arm off. Oh,
That's funny. There we go. Yeah. We're all
yeah, the arm's the way to
professional.
go.
Yeah, it's nice to have the arm.
Oh yeah.
Because you can move it around.
When you play with it, Commander, the hum stops. Like it stopped now. Yep.
Yeah. I was wondering where you're going with that when you said when you're playing with it. What are we talking about here?
Wow.
Take it more than 3 times, you know.
Yeah.
The humming stops?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure you don't get a hummer? All right. I need a robot to groom Keiko. Yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
They have people that do
Are we
that.
talking about the humming? The Hummer?
Hummer robot.
Yeah. Made by Hummer. It's
Got the
not what
V8.
you think. Oh my god.
What the heck?
No, Keiko needs a haircut. Yeah, you do. Or maybe I'll give him one. We'll video it. I'll shave all his hair off and we'll give him a nice little bath. And he'll look good.
There you go.
I gotta do that. You know, I did that once. I did a video like that. And I had like some veterinarian chick say, I can't believe you used scissors or something. And you could have hurt him. Or it's so funny, like how people will jump on you and attack you and be so opinionated.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't hurt him. I'm very careful.
You always have to be like, this is what I think, you know, but I wouldn't recommend it. That type of style.
Right. But she was like, I can't believe you didn't hurt him. You have no business grooming a dog. It's like, what the fuck? She literally types like 3 paragraphs. I'm like, I did a good job. He didn't get hurt. He's fine. It's crazy. It's funny, people on the internet, you know? Oh my god.
Yeah. They'll always have something bad to say. You know.
Right. I know. It's just so funny coming from a woman, you know, who claims to be some professional veterinarian and she wants to jump on me on that. It's funny.
She probably is, but you know, it's no reason to be rude.
Right. Yeah. Just cutting my dog's hair. Jeez.
You know.
I got scissors since then that don't have the pointy tips. It's like curved off and it's meant for dog grooming. So I have those now. I'll be using those. And yeah, he's got like knots in his fur and shit. And it's just because I don't brush him and yeah, I don't give him that haircut that he needs. So it's going to be a pain in the ass cutting his hair this time. But it needs to be done. Supposed to do it before the summer though, so he's cooler. You know, cutting his hair in the winter is almost cruel. But
Yeah.
Then you'll have comments on that.
I know, right? I probably will. He's just gonna have to go out and freeze his balls off when he fucking goes to take a shit.
But yeah. But if you do a video on your grooming yourself, no one will have anything to say, right?
Right. That's only on OnlyFans though.
They only
Speaking of grooming myself, I got new razors. Dollar Shave Club. He starts laughing. You know
the sponsor.
The Dollar Shave Club. I get a whole pack of those, dude. Like I got a $15 package. Huh?
DollarSaveClub.com.
Yeah, I got a $15 package. I wonder why it's called the Dollar Shave Club because it cost me $15. But yeah, new razors, and they're like 3 or 4 blades on each. Yeah, and it came with like some kind of a shea butter or whatever it's called. So yeah.
So a $15 shave club.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it should have been called. Fucking liars. Hey, maybe they're good though, you know? I figured I'd give it
change the name to the Dollars Shave Club.
The problem is before I was buying those like $2 fucking razors. Those things kind of suck, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, I guess you get what you pay for.
They did.
So, yeah. But yeah, no.
Yeah,
the more you put in, the more you get out.
Huh? What?
Exactly. Go ahead, Osha.
What'd you say?
The more you put into it, the more you get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. The more you get out of it.
Seems to be the recurring lesson of the day.
Right? Jeez. Well, we've made it 2 hours.
Wow.
2 hour
Nice.
mark. Yeah.
So
We never have problems creating conversation, I don't think, between the three of us.
Great.
there's always something to talk about, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot going on these days.
So have you used your Dollar Shave Club stuff yet?
No, I was thinking about using it today. I was thinking about getting Keikoa shaved up, and then I'll shave myself up, and we'll both be nice and groomed. Huh, Keiko? Yeah. He's like, yes, and he's licking his balls. Yeah, Keiko over there licking his balls. You ever watch your dog masturbate before? It's so funny to watch.
It's not a real hobby of mine.
No, I mean it's like kind of like so loud that you just can't help but notice that he's doing that.
What are you doing this afternoon? I might watch my dog masturbate.
It's like I can't mimic the noise.
Yeah. When you see the red rocket, you gotta just look away.
Yeah, the old lipstick.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like that.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Call it the red rocket. Lipstick, same thing.
Okay, come here. Little masturbator.
Wow.
It's my little masturbator right here.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes again.
Oh, look out. I can hear that noise.
He's a good dog. He's a good boy. Yeah, he needs a haircut. Yes, you need a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
So much hair. So much
Hey,
hair.
just take him to a groomer.
No, they're a pain in the ass. Okay, so this, like, right here, this is not his ear. It's actually just something that's all matted up together. Yeah, it's not an ear.
That'd be irritating him.
Irritating. No pun intended. Okay,
No, it
go,
wasn't
buddy.
intended.
So I'm gonna have to get that. I have to cut off that extra ear.
Headlock.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that for you, buddy, huh? And he'll be happy. And plus, you know, it's just like so much dog hair in here, and I think it affects my allergies, you know? So, yeah.
Yep.
What do you guys think of humidifiers? And those help you at all? With breathing, I guess? Diametric Convergence podcast.
Diametric
depends where you-
Convergence podcast.
Where I'm in Colorado where it's dry, so I guess it depends on the climate where you're at. So if it's dry, a humidifier might be nice, but if it's not dry, then it might be too much, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. They have dehumidifiers too.
There you go. Yeah, so whatever you need for your climate. I've never been to. You're in Washington, right?
Yeah. I don't know what I
Never
need.
been there.
Do I need a humidifier or a dehumidifier?
Well, does it get humid? Does it get humid where you are, Commander?
I don't know. I think so.
I think it does because it rains a lot, doesn't it, over there?
Humidity, yes. We have a 96% humidity today. What does that mean?
Yeah. So
It's
you need
high.
a dehumidifier. Yeah.
So what's dehumidifier do?
Gets rid of the humidity in the air.
I know, but what does that mean? What does
Brings it
We know-
down. to
You know when there's, you know when it's not,
96.
you know when it's warm but it's not sunny, but you're sweating and all that sort of stuff. Like tropical place like Hawaii and all that would have a lot of humidity.
Yeah, it says it curbs the growth
Somewhat-
of mold and dust mites.
Yeah,
They
but
are
something.
particularly useful in parts
Yep.
of the
It will
house where
Take out some of the
humidity
water
dwells.
from the air.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in Australia, if you went like inland to or take this for instance behind me, Ayers Rock, that's a real dry heat, so there'd be no humidity at all, but it's very hot. So like Texas is probably a dry heat, is it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Arizona. Yep.
Because
I
it's
think Texas-
deserty.
Mm.
Arizona is definitely dry heat.
Yeah. So you'd need
Then you have Florida on the other hand.
which would be
That's
very
high
humid.
humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when you were in Hawaii,
I grew up in
Commander, and
Hawaii.
you get out of the shower
Where it was humid.
on a real hot day and have a cold shower, and then you get out and you're still sweating? That's when it's humid.
It says a dehumidifier might help relieve symptoms and make breathing easier for people with asthma and allergies.
Yeah, bro.
I have bad allergies, so I'm wondering if I should get one.
Yeah, try it out.
See if it helps me breathe. Dehumidifiers help reduce allergy symptoms: wheezing, sneezing, chest pain, eye irritation, etching, mold, dust mites. Oh, common allergy triggers include mold, dust mites, pollen, animal dander. So I've definitely got the animal dander. Definitely dust. I don't know about pollen inside of my house. Probably not much pollen in the house. I'm not growing dandelions in here. But the mold.
Well, it could get in there.
There is mold here. Like in my bathroom, I remember the previous tenant said keep the window crack a little bit so the mold won't grow. But I keep forgetting to do that. And there's like little specks of mold growing on the walls and the ceiling in the bathroom now. And
So that's not
Oh,
good to
no.
be a mold. Mold not very good for you.
So I
lungs and
wonder
stuff.
what to do about it.
That
So do I spray Clorox or something all over the mold?
Just
Um,
get we have a
Diluted
thing-
bleach.
Diluted
Yeah.
bleach. Okay. So I'm going to take care of
But
that because I know
you
that can't
still-
be healthy.
I would have a professional look at it if you're renting, because they could charge you for it in the long run, or there's not supposed to be any mold, because they're finding more and more mold is bad, especially for the brain. They're finding,
it's like
poison in the
asbestos.
brain that's
Okay.
yeah, it ain't good.
Yeah, I mean it's black
Mhm.
colored. I don't know if black mold is the worst kind of mold, or I don't know, but
You can,
yeah,
and you can get one of
It
those
is.
brooms, the static brooms.
yeah.
You can go around the whole house, and all the dog hair will just sort of just fly to it. It's easy.
Really, it
Yeah.
gets dog hair to fly to the broom.
Well, within a close.
Like
You don't
pig.
just stand. You don't just stand in the middle of the room with the broom and everything just goes boom.
That's a good invention. That needs to be invented. Like a wizard, bro.
But you only have to sort of whiz around the floor near the dog hair, and that sort of just go. It's like static.
I just need to turn into a wizard, and I can keep everything clean. I can cook my food. I can cool my food, because I'm a wizard.
Wizard slave.
That's what I need.
Handoff law.
I need to become a lizard. Lizard? I meant wizard. Lizard.
You need to become a lizard.
Oh,
Another invention: how to turn each other into a
lizard
lizard.
people.
Yes. Want to be a lizard, Keiko? You could definitely lick your eyebrows if you were a lizard. If you wanted to do that.
I heard.
They have long tongues.
I heard
right?
lizards live under Antarctica.
Hey,
They live where?
underneath Antarctica.
So there's lizard
Hey.
people?
Underneath Antarctica.
Are they like lizard
In
humanoids?
tunnels. Yeah,
what do you call it?
that's what I heard.
Huh. Interesting.
Lizard people.
We say,
Those,
we
those
sound
are
like
the-
completely.
the elite people
Huh?
that are controlling our world. That's the lizards.
Right.
We say Antarctica. Do you say
Stop, Keiko. Where that
Antarctica? What do you say?
Yeah,
How do you
Antarctica.
pronounce
I
it?
thought I said
Yeah.
the same thing.
Antarctica.
We say Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
you
no
probably have
Uncle
better
Antarctica.
Antarctica. There's only an
pronunciation,
Antarctica.
It's funny.
uh,
Funny how you say different stuff for different regions.
I remember I was talking
Yeah.
with Ellen about the most dangerous bears, and I was telling her that the polar bear is the most dangerous, and she didn't believe me. And I googled that, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're definitely number one.
And
They're
the hair
Yeah,
on the
ruthless.
polar bear is see-through. It's not
See-through?
actually white. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not actually
Oh.
white. See-through.
Hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
That's wow. Great.
So you're saying if the polar bear was here, that it wouldn't be white?
If it was
There's
here,
no snow. There's no snow. If it was on Mars, it'd be a red polar bear. If it
Well,
was
are
in
we
the
gonna be-
water, it would be a
Translucent.
blue bear, polar bear. Oh, God.
no, it's because of the reflections. Yeah,
That's
the
interesting.
skin color.
But I hear
I
that,
might
like-
be ignorant, but do they have polar bears in Australia? Probably not.
No.
No.
only cold places. I know that for sure.
Is
Like,
it the
places with
North
snow.
Pole? Is it the
Yeah.
North Pole the
Oh,
only place they have?
No, not
Alaska.
the only
Polar
place.
bears?
Alaska, Antarctica, I think. Yeah, for sure. North Pole, yeah.
But it might be near the North Pole. You know.
Yeah, well, Alaska's close to the North Pole, isn't it? I mean, it's
Right.
up there. The North Pole's further. Greenland
Yeah, I never
has a lot of
Thought
snow,
about
right?
it. Oh,
Maybe they have in Greenland. I don't know.
yeah, I think so.
Where are polar bears?
Yeah, they live in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Polar bears found. Okay. Polar
Isn't-
bears
isn't-
live in the Arctic, the North Pole. Penguins live on Antarctica and neighboring continents near South Pole.
Yeah, so there's no polar bears down this way in Antarctica.
Polar bears are found in 5 nations across the Arctic: the U.S., Alaska, Canada, Russia, Greenland, Norway. Oh shit. I hate when you gotta click to read more info and you have to wait for it to load. And you're like in the middle of reading it. Like, okay, I'll just stop reading while you load the page. The sea ice is vast, ever changing because of range can be enormous.
My cousin just released a book. She was like working on the museum in England, and she was putting together this exhibit for the Arctic, and she was trying to like show like North American Arctic and what it's all about. And she just released a book too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the size of the polar bears varies from where they are. So if there's more sea ice and more seals, then they'll become bigger polar bears because they feed on seals. That's like their main thing. And I guess the ice really gives them an advantage for hunting.
They say global warming's kind of messing them with them.
Oh, really?
You know, because
I mean, without sea ice, then they're just swimming in water and they're freaking hella noticeable, and it's harder for them to hunt their prey.
Right.
But with the sea ice, they can see through that ice, they can hear through the ice, they can smell through the ice. They have all those super senses, and they literally just bust through the ice and grab their prey. It's so easy for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. But if there's no ice, they can't do that. It's harder for them to hunt.
Yeah, they just fall into the water.
Like
They just have to adapt and hunt like
out.
regular bears. You know?
They
'Cause
stick
regular
out
bears-
like a sitting duck.
Yeah. Regular bears hunt like deer and coyotes and whatever else they hunt. I don't know. Fish. I think fish.
People.
I think fish is the main thing.
Yeah, definitely
For
salmon.
bears.
Salmon, yeah, they catch
Salmon.
the salmon in the swimming up the stream.
Yeah. I don't know how much they hunt deer. Maybe they do. I'm not sure. I know.
They eat berries too quite often. They're not just all meat. They're herbivores or omnivore. My bad.
Yeah. When you say herbivore, I was thinking like they're stoners. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? Like some animals actually eat stuff to get, I think, high. I think they do. I think some
The
animals do
copy
that.
vine. Like, is it the jaguar? Yeah, the jaguar eats the copy vine, which is similar to like doing ayahuasca, and that's what this picture is right here about. But jaguars
psychedelic?
do that. Yeah, and they do it so it intenses their hunting skills.
Weird.
Intensifies.
Hmm.
Yeah, it basically sharpens their hunting skills.
Interesting.
All right.
That's
Like
kinda-
some more alerts.
Basically, you know how they used, like back in the day, some hunters or Indians would use a version of like almost like cocaine or a stimulant. It's similar to that.
Huh. Crazy. It's freaking jaguars.
Yeah,
Man.
there's a cool video on the jaguar and rolling around with the copy vine. He looks high as fuck. It's cool. Check it out.
I kind of want to see that. He's running into shit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's short, but he's just like rolling around like a little kitten, basically. It's pretty cool.
Huh. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I think I'm going to end this because, like, I gotta help my landlord with something. Gotta get her some rent money.
Right on. Right on.
So, yeah, it's been good fun, guys. I think that was...
Yeah. Always. It's always great fun.
Yeah. I don't
Good to
know.
see you again, Brandon.
Yeah, for sure. Always
Yeah.
good to see you guys.
Thank you so much for having me on. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Everybody go check out Brandon Hines' channel, Diametric Convergence podcast on YouTube, and I believe Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere, right? And the same thing for the O Show. The O Show has Classic Carry-Ons is his podcast, Classic Carry-Ons podcast on
I might be able to do this.
you're on Spotify. Hey, you got
nice.
something going here.
That's awesome.
He's got the background set to classic carry-ons.
Oh, that's cool.
If we
Yeah.
can get out of the
Love
way.
Right.
There we are.
Right on.
That's cool.
That is cool. So yeah, go check out Classic Carry-Ons and Diametric Convergence podcasts. And thank you for watching the Open Door podcast. Guys, smash that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next episode. Peace out.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Commander.